I'm Kathryn Spitznagle with Caterpillar. Grateful to be here today as a 10-year survivor of breast cancer. I was diagnosed with ductal breast cancer, stage 3, through a mammogram. So I had a mastectomy on the left side, 14 lymph nodes removed, 9 were cancerous. So we knew then we needed to be very aggressive in treatment because the cancer was very aggressive. And so started chemo just a few weeks after surgery. Did do reconstructive surgery, so had 5 more surgeries, 4 months of chemo, 33 radiation treatments. Those of you that know that know that's the magic number, 33. And then I'm still in treatment. They told me after mammogram and sonogram and biopsies, if I had missed that mammogram, I wouldn't have lived to have another one. And it was hard. And what Scott and I figured out, my husband, was that for each bit of information, we had to process it separately and then come together as a couple and process it, and then figure out how we're going to tell our boys, and then talk beyond that. How are we going to tell parents, extended family, that sort of thing. And yeah, telling the boys was going to be very difficult. I don't know that I ever asked why me, but I asked what's next. And Shay, our oldest one, was graduating from high school. His graduation was after my first chemo. And 2 people helped me in because I really wasn't standing very well. And I thought, okay, Lord, I need to be looking at this in terms of small milestones and not, years out. Because immediately that's what you think. I want to see them married. I want to see grandchildren. I want to, my focus became much smaller. Okay, I want to see him graduate in 6 days. My most vivid memory is just the depth of thoughtfulness and caring of people. When I speak to other survivors, I'll often begin the talk by saying, if you want to see the depth of love and caring and compassion in this world, show up with cancer. Because it's amazing. People you don't know that reach out, that want to come along with you on that journey, help your family. And that's another wonderful gift of cancer. And that's another thing I talk about. What are the gifts? What are the blessings? And one of the gifts of cancer is courage. And you think, yeah, I'll take that on. I really learned to take one day at a time, which is very difficult for me, and also just relish everything in that day. Of course, my God, who's gotten me through all of this, wouldn't be here, wouldn't be standing here without him. I'm a walking miracle, and I know that. 10 years still in treatment. So I'm most grateful for that. Also, friends and family around me. Grateful to Caterpillar for the different opportunities I've had. There is a fear sometimes when you're diagnosed with cancer that, is this a career ender? Or am I going to become the cancer girl? And Caterpillar didn't treat me that way at all. They kind of said, you were strong, you're tough, you made it through that journey, and creative, and so we're going to use all those same skills over here. There are a million people to thank. Certainly thank my husband, who was my rock through all of this. He was running a business. He had a career too, and he really was just my rock, my stability. He has a tremendous sense of humor, and he really led me and our family to accept this, to be positive about it. And I remember at one point when I was I was hospitalized a lot with chemo. And at one point when I'd come home again, getting ready for the next one, I said, honey, I think this thing could really get me. What are we gonna do? And he said, well, we're gonna get through the next 10 minutes. And then we're gonna get through the next 10. And pretty soon we're gonna get through an hour, and then a day, and then the next. And when we're on the other side of this, we're gonna be right here together where we belong. I am Kathryn Spitznagle, and I am more than pink.